And then I also have,
Oh my God.
like,
What Chris, look at her receipts.
before I sell them, but these are some rhinestones that were made.
Amazing.
And I also have other pictures.
It's like such a nothing and nice. So somebody else makes these, you buy them and I sell along with these. I look at that. Well, and how do you have a program? Yeah, it keeps people to love them.
That's why you see it.
This one, I can do that, and then I'll save it, and then I can open it and reverse it in case, which I have at home on my Mac. Yeah.
So they're so passionate about it that they come not just on the also doing more fun of it.
And have you basically taught all, these are all your students from, that you're very good teaching, or you taught them?
Some are new this year, some are freshmen.
You're a freshman? So first try, I mean, you rose through school.
Graphics to web design. It's a multi kind of curriculum we have here, where the kids are getting integrating their ideas from marketing, t-shirts, from graphics, from fashion design, and they're not just making these things. It's about the kids today. These kids they're actually selling their products before this stuff is done. We have here Mr. Darnell, who's been making, Darnell right here, who's been making t-shirts. The reason I pointed you, this t-shirt that these guys have on is that they're designing stuff for the school. And they're actually making stuff outside and selling their products as you see. They get a real life experience in class, but also outside the classroom. We have this young lady, Yannick, who has been selling her outfits for homecoming. They were buying it like hotcakes. Kids were coming into the room. Have you seen this child? I need an outfit made, and she would just knock it out and make it right here on the spot. Today's about the kids. What you're going to see today is a web design coding. Very intense coding. He does a lot of cool, unique things, and I'm going to let him share some of the stuff on the screen right now.
How old are you?
I'm 17. Good morning, everyone. My name is Steve Della Valentina. My business name is Valid Evans, which is simply my name backwards. But yeah, as Mr. Parris already explained, I do graphic and web design, and it's more, it's really expansive. I do more than just only websites. I actually, like right now, my currently hot selling product are called MySpace layout. And for those of you who may not know, MySpace is a really powerful social networking website, which a lot of artists that who promote their music, they use it to promote themselves and have a good image of who they really are. My website that's currently up right now is basically shows a little information about what I do, who I am, and right there is a video of my recent works. Because of the filters that the school has on MySpace, these can't be viewed, but up here I have the copies of how they actually go. Can you click on the replay?
What's that?
On the replay. Right. Besides actual just basic Photoshop design, I also designed some layouts in Flash. It's right here. It's just to add a little extra touch to MySpace. Here I have just a comparison of how the default layout is as to how I bring it out. Like, if you would look at this, you wouldn't actually believe that it's a regular MySpace. I do all this in Photoshop, a couple coding, and that's not all. I also designed this cover right there for the artist, all through Photoshop, and then that was also part of the deal. So besides actual MySpaces, I do full page websites. Not just, I could do a basic website with only 5 pages, or there are some that are more dynamic that require databases, PHP coding, as he explained, and which is we could go visit one right now, but it's also out of the way. And just one of them, the website I'm talking about is I think it's a theater up in Hollywood. It's called the Hollywood Playhouse. I designed the website from scratch. I updated it, and it's all through databasing and very advanced coding. So besides just graphics and websites, that's basically the entire business.
To make it live, to make it one of a kind. It's for you to see. So everybody does be like, wow, it looks so cool. Oh, I like that. Where you got the design from? That's what we do. If Press showed a flash intro, I'll show you. I create flash intros. Like the clients, they buy templates. Like they see templates online that they want, I just edit it up for them to their liking. So if I can change the text, put pictures in it, I can do all of that. I know I design websites. As you see, I can do 3D work too. I made this 3D book for somebody, a client. I made this as a design for a client, or like web design. They want like a dance, it's like a dance studio wise. So yeah, just change it like that. This is my site, gonna be upcoming with the icons and the welcome. It's still in the works, but it's coming up soon. I see I designed his site too with it was just basic images that you can edit up and put in, make it a flavor. Like I make logos as 3D gleamers. There's like a cleaning service that he wanted some kind of something that represent him and stuff.
So he changed it to gleamers. Oh,
Yeah, he changed it to gleamers.
Now the price of my product is $5. My main target is actually, like, you know how you get out of the hotel? Sometimes they give you like a little decorator, like to take home or something, like clinics. I'm basically wanting to take it to clinics, hospitals, place that has to be in the medical field. So that's my main target.
Have you gone beyond the prototype and actually bought the pieces to make
Yeah,
something?
I went to Walgreens and started to put it all together. I was in the competition in NFTE last year as well. I got 5th place, so I was pretty close. But yeah, this is my product.
And how much does each one cost?
$5, $4.99.
And what's your cost?
My cost, my cost is around, let's see, $2. And I'm not sure the shipping part, because maybe companies are going to start like wanting packages, but I'm probably like $1.
bustiers and dresses and vests and a lot of stuff. I just made clothes. And I designed them and stuff, and I made a lot for homecoming. These are my receipts. These are some of the receipts. I lost some of them. And I don't have no dresses and nothing like that. I don't have anything to really show you guys no pictures because they're all sold, and I don't have like down to the last piece they're sold. I had one garment that was like a safe piece, but that was this one, and it was an emergency, so she needed it. And I have pictures and stuff like that. Well, I started off with my stuff. Well, actually, I had a friend that was making clothes, and then I love fashion. I always wanted to be a fashion designer. And then I seen him making clothes, and then I started making one of my own, but it was for fun. And then I just wrapped it up, I put it in my closet. And then, well, a couple of girls were looking for him, so they came to my house waiting for him. And then I went down and get a drink, and when I came back, the dress was out. I guess they just started going through my room and they found the dress. So then they saw it, and they asked me to design dresses for them, and that's when it all started. And I made one dress for one person, and then it just escalated from there. But,
You took over it.
yeah, I didn't want to, but my garments looked way better than his. And there was a lot of things they disliked from his, and they wanted me to redo it. And some of his customers, they stayed with him and they let him make the garments, but at the end of the day, they came back to me to redo the outfit. And he got mad at me, but that's not my fault. That's not my fault.
What was one of your first major events that really like this?
It was actually homecoming.
Okay.
I made one dress. I made like 14 dresses in 7 days.
Everybody was wearing a tutu.
Yeah, everybody had one day, one time it was this girl, she came to my house at 5:30 and her homecoming was at 7 o'clock. And she came with pieces and she just told me to start making it on her. So I actually made the dress on her.
Did you have material?
Yeah, she brought the material and I just made it on her. I had a picture, but I don't have it now. Yeah.
How do you price it?
My prices, they range. At the beginning, I started making it for $40, just because it was just for fun. Then it escalated, and I started pricing for more things, and I started saying I have to buy materials myself. So now I can range from like 50 to like 100, maybe, because of the different styles.
And where do you buy your materials?
Walmart, because that's where they have the tutu fabric. And the bustiers I buy from the flea market because they sell whole bustiers.
And you decorate?
And I decorate them. And I spray paint them.
Do you use a sewing machine?
Yes.
You have to get a sewing machine.
My mom bought me 2 sewing machines. And I took fashion.
Do you have a website?
No, I don't have. I have a MySpace.
Not yet.
It's kind of like a website. Well, and then I had pictures up on the net, and I got an email from MTV, and they asked me if I wanted to star in a show called Fashion High. And then, of course, I called them back and whatever. They called me the next day. They asked me to email some pictures and stuff like that, like those pictures, and I emailed it to them, and they called me when I was in school, so my mom rushed to school, and she was like, oh my God, MTV called you! I was like, okay. And then I had to make a video by February, so I'm making it, it's in the process, I'm making a video. It has to be in by February 17th or something like that. And then they said that, well, she's my partner, actually, Brenda Boulon is my partner. So I told them about us, so they said we need to make a video and send it to them. And they're gonna fly us to New York, and they want us to star in their show, where everything goes right.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how do you split the responsibilities with part of the show?
Really? I make all the clothes, and I profit everything, but but she's
now she's doing her own company, and I'm doing the magazine.
Yeah.
Because I'm mostly about the internet and just like studying the fashion industry. And then we talk about it, and I tell her what's the hottest trend, what she could incorporate.
And then I actually put the idea on the bustier. She comes up with like a lot of ideas, crazy stuff, and I actually make the clothes, and it goes on her website, and we sell them. And now we're trying to collab with a couple of people, like the photography company and the other outfit, when they make outfits, we're trying to collab. And we could call it collision, we could call it whatever. We're just trying to make this big. So we're trying to get it in.
What year are you?
Oh, 9, I'm a senior. Yeah.
Where do you think you're going to go to college?
AI or FIT or Parsons, anyone would be.
Can you draw?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to show.
I have all my stuff on this side. I can't really turn it around, so maybe then you can see whatever. Yeah.
Make sure you work on that with
They bring me the jeans on the shirt.
You're only charging $5 each? Really?
If I have to get the shirt, it's 25.
And I just made this one, I just put it on with it. I mean, for morning, I just started doing everything. That's when I started to like it. I started buying it. And I charge like $20 for an hour. But like with a company, I'm trying to make 56, trying to do so much and everything. And people just go tell me to put this in the shit. I just put it
Trying to make it as dope as possible.
I hear you.
All your
public speaking, and everybody said, easy A, easy A, right? And they give you topics, World War II, or European history, or something. I almost failed it. I got a speech. Because you can't, come on, it's for the Disney.
And then you had started with this.